Hi, my name's Simon de Crepney. I live in northeast Victoria and I want to have a quick discussion with you today about my road trip on diabetes 2. So a bit of background, I'm 66. For the last 50 years I've sat on about 72, 73 kilos, so obviously my diabetes 2 is not based on obesity. So in 2011 my doctor was doing some routine blood tests and noticed that my blood sugars were high. He then sent me on what's called a glucose tolerance test. That showed a result of 10.6 millilitres, whatever, on the scale, which is pre-diabetic. So a glucose tolerance test is where they give you a high dose of sugar and see what your body does in metabolizing that over 2 hours. As I say, 10.6 is just barely pre-diabetic. I was referred to a dietitian. We looked at my diet. The only thing they could find wrong with it was I was eating irregularly, 1 or 2 meals a day at best, so I was requested to stay on 3 meals at least a day, and really there was very little change to my diet. Did this for a year, and in 2012 I had another glucose tolerance test, and that actually went up to 12.3. 12.3 is full-on type 2 diabetic. I was then referred to the New South Wales Department of Health and went through a training exercise at Royal North Shore Hospital again to try and maintain a reasonable blood glucose level through diet and lifestyle. As I said, there was nothing wrong with my diet. My lifestyle was quite healthy. At that time, I was given information on NutriKane by a very good friend of mine, so I started using it on a daily basis. I stayed on that till late 2014 and continued with it afterwards, obviously. But in 2014, I did another glucose tolerance test, and the result on that was quite extraordinary. So that came back at 6.8, which is, on slightly better than, the high side of normal. So the only change to my lifestyle in that period between diagnosed with diabetes type 2 and the subsequent test in 2014 was NutriKane. So my diet remained the same, my lifestyle remained the same, I didn't consume any more or less alcohol, and yeah, it was quite extraordinary. So maintained solely by diet and by NutriKane. Obviously this might not translate to everybody, but it's probably worth a go. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.